Beyond the pavement. How a Mercedes Sprinter van performed on the RTI ramp when we talk about off-road capability. The definition can be incredibly broad. For some, it means navigating a gravel driveway. For others, it involves crawling over jagged rocks in the desert. To cut through the marketing hype, Car and Driver uses the Ramp Travel Index, RTI, a test that measures suspension articulation by seeing how far a vehicle can climb a 20-degree ramp before a tire lifts off the ground. In a recent test, we put an unlikely contender on the ramp: the 2026 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter high roof with all-wheel drive. The challenge of Scale the test vehicle, a two-seater 2,500 cargo van, is an outlier in almost every sense. Standing over 9 feet tall, it was a logistical challenge just to get it inside our testing garage. Beneath its massive frame sits a 2-liter turbocharged diesel engine, producing 211 horsepower and 332 lb-ft of torque. While that torque is vital for moving a heavy payload, it is primarily designed to conquer steep city streets rather than mountain trails. Understanding the RTI score, it is important to note that a higher RTI score is always better. A perfect score of 1,000 would mean the vehicle's tires never lose contact with the ground, regardless of the incline. 2 key factors influence these results: suspension articulation, how well the wheels move up and down to maintain contact with uneven surfaces. Wheelbase, a shorter wheelbase is an advantage. A vehicle with a short wheelbase can navigate obstacles more easily, whereas a long wheelbase is more likely to high center or drag its underbody on the obstacle. The results: a surprising middle ground. The Sprinter did not approach the top of our leaderboard, which is dominated by dedicated off-roaders like the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, 847, and the Ford Bronco Badlands, 648. However, the Sprinter's performance reveals something interesting about its mechanical DNA. Despite being a commercial cargo van, its AWD system and rear solid axle setup provided more capability than many adventure-themed crossovers. How the Sprinter compares. Outperformed. The Sprinter beat several vehicles marketed for their ruggedness, including the Ford Maverick Tremor, the Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness, and even the Porsche 911 Dakar. The score: due to its long 144-inch wheelbase, the Sprinter earned a modest score of 202. The comparison: while it fell short of the heavy hitters, it climbed further up the ramp than the Maserati Greco Trofeo and the Audi Q4 e-tron. Why this matters: the Sprinter's performance highlights a common trend in the automotive industry: the distinction between marketing and mechanics. Many modern SUVs use plastic cladding and rugged branding to imply off-road prowess, yet they often lack the fundamental suspension travel to handle actual uneven terrain. The Sprinter, built for heavy-duty utility, possesses enough mechanical substance to outperform several lifestyle vehicles, even if it isn't a rock crawler. It proves that even a massive, high-roof cargo van can hold its own when the pavement ends, provided the driver is willing to take it off the beaten path. Conclusion: while the Mercedes Sprinter is far from a dedicated off-road machine, its mechanical utility allows it to outperform many crossover models marketed for adventure, proving that substance often outweighs styling in technical terrain.